All right, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of My Life, My Life, My Life. Yeah, I remember that song? Man, I made a show yesterday, and I don't know. I guess I I pushed paste. The whole fucking thing disappeared. Pissed me off. I thought it was pretty good yesterday too. I had a little laughs in there and shit. It's just his mic. Let me get my stuff out. Like, damn, man, it was good too, bro. Like, man, it was all around good show. Got my babies making breakfast right now. They've been sick. Pretty sure they got my ass sick. Get my cigarette together and shit and make this happen. Oh man, let me see if my Bluetooth is on. No. It's an audio, all right. So it's good. I'm good. Cool. Okay. Let me spike up this square. My bad. My homie's coming over tomorrow and I'm texting with him. So I shit. Well, now I can't repeat what I was saying yesterday. Um, it won't be as genuine it was anyways. But
Yeah, I see like three squirrels.
uh-huh.
Like quick, one on the ground, two in the tree.
Right.
I could have had them right there for breakfast.
It's not good no more.
I had my gut.
Yeah, it's not good no more to be eating.
Squirrel?
Yeah, let me see that.
Oh yeah, he said something.
I might have to edit all this shit out, man. My boy's over here talking to me.
Huh?
No, I'm trying to make this show, man. All right, what's up? What do you need?
Oh,
Do you need this?
mm,
Okay. Don't worry about my messages coming in. Yeah, so I want to first off, I'm gonna start by saying I got a homie, a Star Shirt Co. or something like that. He's been liking my messages. He liked all my videos. That means a lot to me. It means tremendous because I mean, yeah, shit. Everybody likes a compliment every now and again, so it feels good to know that somebody's watching my stuff or listening to it. So whoever you are, man, I appreciate it. I really do. It meant a lot to go through I pushed clicked the little heart on Instagram, and you liked all my messages. And it's just the first, really. Like on Instagram, I don't really get no likes, so you're one of the first. So I really appreciate it. Also, man, Rico Star. I don't know if y'all check him out, but man, he is the tits, man. He's awesome. He explains stuff like a homeboy. Think of one of your bestest friends that kind of breaks shit down to you or keeps it real with you. That's how that fool makes me feel. Every time I listen to him, he'll break stuff down in ways that I can dig. And it doesn't seem like he's preaching. It just seems like he's all around just talking. Whether you follow his politics or not, or follow his ways, he really seems like a cool ass dude. I hope it ain't one of those don't meet your heroes type shit. That'd be a bitch, but I'm just fucking with you, Rico. He's pretty cool, so I suggest y'all check him out. Um, I don't know if it's coming with age, or I don't know if this is a thing, but it kind of seems like sometimes, like my head is foggy. Like if life is just foggy, I can wake up and go to sleep, and it doesn't seem like the day was there anymore. And I even catch myself like rushing through convo. I love talking to people, and I get it from my mom. When we used to be on the buses and shit, she would. My wife calls it networking now, but she would talk to people, and they would tell us that we can go to this place for this or go to that place for that. She was just always able to talk to people, so I do the same. Here lately, though, I find myself rushing through a convo, like, "Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I just kind of try to just move on just to get out of the way. And I know I ain't that kind of person. I guess I'm trying to say, like, don't be afraid to slow it down, especially out here in the country. Like, even if it's slowing down just enough to be like, oh, hey, how you doing too? Right back at you, like, really, and genuinely say hi back. I'm trying to get back to that shit because I don't know. I could be caught up in the damn computer too much. I do find myself watching it a little bit more than I usually do. Um, or I'll be caught up in the news a little more than I usually am. Which I cut off the phone. I'm trying to do my best about it, but yeah, man. If somebody says hi, I'm gonna really try to slow it down and just say hi back, especially if I really mean it. Of course you get those "oh excuse me, bye" type shit, but I don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to go into my next years with a bad habit, trying to get back to the old ways, old days type stuff. I got I got big changes going on. My boys, um, my youngest boy is signing up for the Marines. That's a huge ass change. And scared as I am, it's still a life choice that he's making. I did put it out there, and I'm a strong believer in pushing your kids wherever they need to go. That being said, too, um, I had to basically tell my boy, my oldest, to stay away from me for the next year. And I don't think he understands. Well, of course he don't. He's a boy. I don't think he understands. It's a man thing. It's a man thing to see if he can fly, kicking him out that nest, and in a big way. Not. Shit. When I was young and an 18-year-old guy stood out to me is because he had a car, job, he had his shit going on for himself. My boy's 19. I'm not trying to get him to straight be a fucking square. But I also don't want that idle shit. I can't have it. And I'm trying to make myself better than what I am now. I still got years ahead of me. I'm still going. I'm still training. I'm still trying to figure out if I have the potential to be a great ass man. Fuck being just a simpleton. I don't want it. Uh, Being out here in the country, yeah, I do want a slower way of life, but shit, big plans for the land, big plans for the animals that I have. I can't stand just being idle, and I don't want it. I mean, and my kid, man, my oldest man, he's the shit, man. He he's got his job, his car, got a little chick. Uh, I can't really ask for more. He likes video games. I mean, he's just got a chill ass life, and I can't ask for nothing more. Like that's cool, but I am asking for more. I do want more for him. And my little man going to the Marines. Dude, maybe I should have seen that recruiter. And my food looked. I saw some dudes come back from boot camp, and he looked right up there with them. I keep my kids training, so I try to keep them well rounded. That dude was kind of impressed by him, which impressed me in return. It was pretty nice. It was pretty nice to see my boy in that little element holding himself the way he does, and both my boys do it. Both my boys hold themselves like a man. Shit, a little intimidating too sometimes, to be honest with you. I'm praying again. I got prayer again, and the ones who pushed me there. I saw something on the news the other day. I don't know if y'all caught that dude uh whooping up on them protesters, they fucking knocking them down, boop boop boop, and you could tell by his footwork too. And I was like, 1 2 1 2. Man. I said, damn boy, why y'all getting that fool's way like that? And it doesn't seem like he was trying to be rowdy. So that shit kind of had me laughing, man. Well, they pushed him to that. I think so. I think they pushed him to that, start defending himself. And I told you about me and my siblings. I told you about me and my siblings. And before all the shit started going down, with Charlie Kirk, the whole argument about, what's this and that, I was already kind of like every night, not every night, it was once, but I was trying to put it out, that y'all remember that, oh, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I would say that. I was trying to put that out there and tell them like, hey, y'all remember this? I didn't get no feedback on it. I didn't even get anything. I didn't get nothing on it. It was my group chat with my brothers. Well, my mom always kind of raised us like that, and it was never a big deal. It was never a big deal to say your prayers before bed. And we didn't. I'm not gonna say we were Bible thumpers because that's not what it was either. Matter of fact, we found it weird. Like anybody who was too into it, we found it weird. And we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to be like, well, Proverbs this and that. So, we didn't want to do that kind of stuff. And I can say wholeheartedly, I understand people who don't want to follow Christ or anything. That is, I'm not the messenger. I'm never gonna try to put it on you. I'll say, oh yeah, I believe in my man's. I believe in my man's upstairs, and I pray, and I'll tell my kids the same thing. But that's about as far as I'll go. But when my brother started talking the way they was talking and bitching me out, there was bitching me out. It seemed different. Excuse me, I'm over burping. It seemed different. I had a homie, and I think I've told you I had a homie when I was in 6th grade or 5th grade. He told me that him and his grandpa were getting like little doom buggies and guns together because one day there's going to be a war between good and evil. My man's was 12, 11 or 12, and he was talking like that. And I've always kind of I've always been into like biblical stories. I mean, shit. Jesus Christ's story is my most favorite. He's the dude that I'll follow forever to the end of time. And when he was talking about this kid, I felt as if he was telling me a biblical story. It felt like strong like that. So I stick to it. I stuck to it even all these years. I've always thought like, all right, maybe something might go down, so I better always try to prepare myself. When my brother started tripping out like that, it kind of made me feel like that. Like y'all are what that kid was talking about, because these are my brothers. And I'm not talking about like brothers from another mother type shit. We grew up together. These are my brothers. Popped out the same woman and everything. And when I saw that news clip, I was like, you know what? They pushed me into this, and for whatever reason that I started praying or wanted to keep praying or start talking about it like this again. I'm glad it's here, because I'd rather pray and think about Jesus than the way they were talking. And it was fucked up the way they're talking. And if you go back and listen to some of my shows, I talk pretty fucked up. Boy, they make a porn star blush the way they was talking. I'm telling you, it was pretty ratchet. And I don't think it's nothing bad. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for my day. Help me get through another one. I'll never, ever, ever let anybody tell me like that's a bad thing, or even make me feel like that's a bad thing. And if anybody tries to make you feel like that's a bad thing, they're the problem. There's something wrong with them. There's no reason to be mad at somebody for giving thanks for what they have in life. And some people don't have shit, like at all. Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to get out there. That pushing people to prayer. Hey, man, if you have somebody in your life that's tripping out on you or talking to you wild, I guess that's what they say, man. Pray for them, but pray for yourself more. Like, just try to ask to help keep your mind from falling for it, because it's hard, man. It's hard when you got somebody bitching and tripping on you, and it's hard to keep maintaining what you do. It's getting easier and easier for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more numb to a lot of the stuff that goes on around, so that gets easier. Even with these kids, man. I'm not saying I don't love them, but I know damn well that they could hurt me bad enough that I could turn different, and that's not something I want to even give them the chance about. I've already raised them and trained them enough for them to know more or less how I am. So I'm relying on the fact that me beating their ass all their life, or making sure I get up in their face if they're fucking with me, keeps them at bay from hurting me. Well, so here's hoping for that one. But prayer, man, yeah, I suggest it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be that Bible thumping stuff. Just thanks for the day. Help me with another one. I think it's pretty badass. Raising a woman is what I got next on my list. My young lady, my daughter, she's it's just as hard raising a young lady as it is as a guy. With my men, it's almost like just kicking them out the nest and then sending them on the way. But with the young lady, I have to like train her and make sure that she knows. And man, she's doing so badass right now in her life. She's got all kinds of little things coming up, with her job and stuff. And I'm hoping I can keep her mind set on how to stay a badass chick. It's real easy for y'all to become bitches and hoes, and even amongst each other. Shit, like that schoolgirl shit, talking behind somebody's back and doing all kinds of shit like that. I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't go down routes like that. But it is different, man. It is different raising this one. And on yesterday's show, when I was talking, I said, God loves you just the way you are. My mom used to say that stuff. She would say, God loves you the way you are. And I haven't thought about that in so long, fool. I haven't thought about that, like, in that kind of sense. That ugly, fat, skinny, black, white, yellow, green, doesn't matter. Jesus loves you. And it was badass to say yesterday. Man, I had a good show, man. Pissed me off. I don't know, I pushed paste or something. But, man, I had a good ass show yesterday. Well, folks, that's what it is, man. And like I said, the people who like my stuff, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, it means a lot to me. Makes me feel all happy when I see it. Those are my lessons, my training. That's for myself. I hope y'all liking it. Get at me anytime. Say what's up. And yeah, adios, Woody. I'm gonna save this one this time.